PulseX in here. Let's go to PulseX.com. Nobody ever goes there. Everyone goes to app.pulsex.com for some reason. Ooh, they even got PulseX Burn up here. Pretty cool. So PulseX, again, totally different product than Hex. Hex is your money printer. It is your T-share, preservation device, your ability to capture yield over time, monetize time, all that stuff. We talked about that. PulseX, different beast. PulseX is it's a pancake swap fork, which is Uniswap v2, and it currently has no purpose. It has a purpose. It gets burned. Okay, more volume, it gets burned. Its original purpose, like I guess the hopeful purpose, was there'll be a DAO. You'll be able to vote on farms and different third-party tokens and stuff like that. So just going over here, it is the and we'll get into incentive token as well. But basically, it is the premier DEX on Pulse. It is where a lot of the LP is going to be. It is a Richard Hart product. It has that brand awareness. And hey, we maybe, when Power Seeding stuff launches, all other third-party products may build up on it, such as minting stables and different ways to earn, to borrow and lend and stuff from that. So I talked to, y'all call it the PH ecosystem stream too. There is some like single side staking stuff that you can do with fiat. I think I clipped it. Yeah, the clip should be coming out in the next week or two as well. Where, maybe one day we'll have single side staking on PulseChain. There'll be voting, there'll be all that stuff. Right now it's not here. And that's okay. I don't think that, I think of it this way. Why would PulseX be awesome in the bear market? Like anyone in the chat, tell me, why should Pulse, if you had a choice between PulseX being awesome in the bull market and PulseX being awesome in the bear market, which one would you choose? Because for me, the way I look at it, I am totally okay with PulseX not being most exciting or functional or otherwise the best thing around in the bear market, because nobody cares. Only people who care is the people who have the PulseX bag from SAC that's down right now. And it just further agitates them when something isn't, as amazing as we build it up to be. And rightfully so. I think one day it will be. But on launch, it's pretty basic. It's beautiful, but it's pretty basic DEX. But until other stuff, other features and it's incremental stuff. So again, the way I think about it is I try not to have any expectations, but I sure don't expect it to be the most awesome thing in the bear market, because I want it to be awesome when the opportunity for the price to go up is awesome. And that usually don't happen during the bear market. And if it does, it's not sustainable because the market conditions aren't there. The cycle isn't there. People, bear markets are the pump and dump time, right? They're the sideways action. They're the accumulation. They're the building time. They're not the price go up time. So I would rather PulseX be awesome in the bull market when it actually matters for the price, for example. So yeah, Neil's got another point too. Single side staking build on Tetra. I'm excited to stake hopefully all the PulseX, all the ink stuff, all the third parties. I hope a lot of people build on PulseX, not just stables and otherwise too. So yeah, functional. I did say, and there's been bugs, there's been issues, there's been everything else. But again, that's why it just doesn't matter to me. Speaking for myself, it does not matter. When this stuff happens, am I happy? No. I've said this before. I'm not happy that everyone wants to go to other DEXs or wants to play with all the new shiny objects or play with just products, just provide whatever they're looking for. The PulseX just doesn't right now. It just doesn't matter to me. I know when the bull market comes, what I believe is that everyone's gonna be like, hey, what are Richard Hart coins? And they're gonna at least start with PulseX. They're gonna look at the yield farmer. They're gonna see, we did all the copy stuff. Richard tested that out. And, do you think that's going away? Do you don't think there's going to be any more farms or any more, copy stuff happening as far as, promoting or incentivizing people to farm that stuff? That was a test in the bear market. To me, that was a test in the bear market. In the bull market, I would think there'll be some more farms. There'll be perhaps more of the copy stuff going on. Just bringing more people in. Again, when people are here with money, all the people in crypto right now, Again, nobody knows all this stuff. I'm just going off of like my gut feeling with a lot of this or stuff I've seen before, heard other people talk about. But when I look around in crypto, it's the people who've been here for years already. There's not a lot of new people right now. This is not the new people coming in time. There are a few new people, obviously, especially I imagine investors who are like, hey, this crypto thing, I know, I heard about it last year or the year before, but it's way too high. But now it's bottomed out. Well, what are some good projects? I imagine those conversations are happening. But a lot of people are here, have been here, and the money's already here. Especially when they invest in something, especially if they sacked, they're down. Like there's, everyone's down right now in their sack bags. So, a lot of people are looking for yield, but they're not new people. There are very few new people in relation to all the people who've just been here for a long time or just waiting for price to go up or building or otherwise. So, don't need PulseX to be awesome right now. Doesn't matter to me. If it's not, if it's not awesome in the bull market, well, that's a different story. But I have, like we have the full faith and credit of the U.S. government with the dollar and stuff. I have full faith and credit in Richard Hart to do awesome stuff. So I think incremental updates are fine. I don't think the devs should be in any hurry to do any of this stuff. I don't think that. I don't expect if Richard doesn't tweet or the devs don't make new updates or whatever for the next few months, or like very few, that doesn't bother me. I'm not going to be like, devs win PulseX, because again, I talked about this at length with Corey yesterday on the macro stream. Why would prices go up right now? Why would this be a good thing? Why would Richard show his entire hand? All the stuff he hasn't talked about, all the hidden fundamentals. He probably has him or the devs or whatever else. Probably have all kinds of ideas to do this stuff, to make Moon more likely and all that. Not that we need him to. I mean, we have the brand recognition, we have the software, we have the code, but I'm sure there's more ideas that haven't even been discussed or heard about. Wouldn't you do that if you were building a product and you're releasing it, and you knew the market conditions were a certain way right now, but you thought in the future they would change? Why would you do all the cool stuff now? Why wouldn't you release that at the best time possible to onboard the most people and make the most impact? You would this is just it's so simple when I think about it, but it's you gotta get through the noise to think that way. So let me look at PulseX. Trades, volume, all awesome, all up and to the right, nothing else slightly. More volume, more buy and burn, especially the lower price. That's something I'll pull this tweet up too. This is something that I think is going to have a really big impact. I think so. I think we're going to be talking about this six to 12 months from now, or whenever, if prices start going back up. Who knows? Like, not financial advice, obviously, but whenever prices go back up, if and when we are so lucky. This tweet from Honda here: when PulseX price down 90% from its all-time high, every transaction has become a burning powerhouse. Same volume, but 10x the burn. This is how we harness market fluctuations. Lower prices, more burn, reduced supply. Lower prices, more burn, reduced supply. Yes, very good. Very good. PulseX supply. Let's go back to, what are we at? So again, without the OA, let's see, with OA 143 trillion, 21 trillion, and so much of that has been burned. And again, more burning if we keep the volume, but the lower prices, more burn, reduced supply. Like that's super bullish. But that's something, again, when you look at the price being down 90%, it's so hard to see that. But nothing has changed. PulseX still has awesome tokenomics. And again, the volume, I guess the question could be, what would make you worry? What would make me worry more about PulseX? I mean, if the volume was going way down, if the trades were going way down, look at the trades. This was just an anomaly because it was just, everything just first started. I love how a day or so after everything started, it's just whoo, and then kind of the launch deal. So again, still plenty of trades, plenty of volume, plenty of liquidity. That keeps going. the burn machine keeps going. Burn machine doesn't stop. So that's really cool. So again, PulseX, DEX premier platform, got the RH brand, got a ton of people interested. Sacrifice had, I think more people than many more than PulseChain, more money than PulseChain. Many more people excited about it because of DEX, because of this new product that had all these economics, and they know Rich. They saw what happened to Hex, and they were like, boom, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it with every product. That's what people were thinking. Let's do this with every product. And why not? Like, I remember when Richard was saying, one of his quotes was like something about, there is no price god who says that price is too high. It can't go too high. Market cap is too high. Just we're going to cap it. There is no price god. There is nothing, sure. And again, I'll bring up this point too about market caps. So I think I talked about this a day or two ago at more length, but if people are looking at the OA included, which hasn't moved, I don't think it ever will move, you can price that in the risk however you want. If people are looking at this and seeing $1 billion, $5 billion, it's almost $6 billion. If they're looking at that, until they realize that those are like, Satoshi's coins, right? They're kind of like, if you treat them like that, you treat it like the RHOA stuff as Satoshi's coins that never moved and all this stuff, probably never will. And you're pricing all that in. Sure, you can weight it a different way in your model and evaluate it. But at the same time, if you're looking at that, you're not seeing the real market cap. And when they discover the real market cap, that's when you're like, whoa, this thing's you could say way undervalued, right? If you're just a new person coming in who first thought it was billions and then you thought it was millions, you've been anchored, right? You've been anchored, mental model. There you go. You've been anchored at, oh, this thing was like billions already. That's how much larger could it go? And then if it does do 100x or 1,000x or 10,000x, then you're looking and saying, oh, well, that's just crazy. It has trillions of dollar market cap. That's insane. Why would I ever have that? But then if you look at the real market cap, the one without Satoshi's coins, right? Much, much lower, much, much more reasonable. So